Hello, so it's been a really busy day, taking on the Chancellor in the morning and then dismantling the government in the afternoon. So I am in my pre-March jammies in a budget hotel in London. That sounds dodgy, but I'm just explaining why I'm in my pyjamas. Don't normally tend to do videos in my pyjamas. But I've had a few people coming through saying like, why is this so OTT, or why are you so, passionate or whatever. It's my whole job to be passionate, and if I'm not passionate and I don't care, well then what's the point? You've already enough MPs in there who just sit there to make up the numbers, so it is my job. Neither of my parents went to university. I went to university, I didn't stay. I served my time through Tesco's and worked my way up from the shop floor to management, and loved that job, and I've always really been grounded, and my family have been very grounded, and we've always been about standing up for working people. And it's really difficult to see across the political spectrum right now who is standing up for working people. So many people have lost faith in politics, and I don't blame them. It's so evidently there that people have treated the public for fools. It wouldn't be tolerated in any other job, in any other line of work. And people have been disempowered by this system. And it doesn't matter what government it is, this government have continued on what the previous government did, and people have now just lost complete faith in it all. I still care. I only got elected to the Commons just under 2 years ago. Before that I was in the Northern Ireland Assembly, which is like a local parliament for Northern Ireland, and before that I was a councillor. And I've always really tried to stay focused on the issues that impact everybody, regardless of their political opinion. I firmly believe that no matter where you are on the political spectrum, we have much more in common than that divides us. And you've got to understand there are people in that building, in the Commons, in other walks of life, that are just so disinterested in you and your family and getting on in life. And I really believe in getting on in life. I really believe in giving people the tools and the opportunity to get on in life, and to give everyone the fair shout to go out there and take them as far as their talents will take them, to really work for something and to show people that you will get something at the end of it. And our young people now, my God, like, what almost in a way is there for them? They have no money. They have no money to get a place to rent, let alone a house. That's completely out of the question. And I think back to 25 years ago. Yeah, it wasn't, milk and honey, and the streets weren't paved with gold, but I think of my friends who did their apprenticeships in welding or sparking or whatever. They had great opportunities in life through those trades. And I think of my other friends who went into other different professions, whether it was retailing or being a solicitor or whatever. You could go on and do what you wanted to do. There was an opportunity for a better life for you. And now that's really not clear to our young people, and that's what concerns me most. And this is why bullshit like today really annoys me, because it's such a bullshit story in so many ways, but yet the contradiction is that it's absolutely unacceptable and just disgusting and so disrespectful to the public and to the people. So if I'm too much for you, switch over. But I'm there to stand up, represent and talk for people, ordinary people who are not in that building, who were never intended to be in that building. And I was never intended to be in that building. I make no bones about that. I say that all the time. The last person I expected to walk through those doors and sit on those green benches was me. And I love that, because it gives me a fire in my belly, and it gives me a fire in my belly to have a fire in my belly for you. But it's also my own personal history. And I'm really proud to be able to do that for others. So yeah, stay tuned.